Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace, love, and blessing of Allah be on all of you. I'm Teacher Zaliza. Yes, Teacher Zaliza from Malaysia. I am a teacher, of course, a script writer, a module writer, a talent coach, a school founder, and most of all, I am a mother, a proud mother of 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. And that's why I'm standing here, sharing with you from the point of view as a mother, an educator, school founder, about education in Malaysia, particularly about preschool, primary, and secondary. Representing for the private and international school in Malaysia, I am from Gains Education Group, as you can see on the screen here. Okay. So Gains Education Group, I'll share with you more later what it is about. Before that, let me welcome all of you, wherever you're from, whether you are watching online or you're here right in front of me. As a teacher, we sing a lot. We sing every day, and I don't normally stand like this, in front of the audience. I sometimes roll on the floor with the children, and all will jump and all. So let me welcome all of you with a little tune here. Wherever you're from, I wish to welcome all of you. Okay, where you're from, sir? From here? Okay, wherever you're from, we're glad that you come. We're waiting for you to come to our land, to Malaysia. If you're from Sri Lanka, we're waiting for you. If you're from Indonesia, we're waiting for you. If you're from Germany, we're waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you come. We're waiting for you to come to our land. If you're from Uzbekistan, we're waiting for you. If you're from Gabon, we're waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you come. We're waiting for you to come to our land. Right. Now, everybody, what is education to you? Education to you. Is education about attainment of results, how many grade A's you have, how beautiful your report card is, or how straight A's you have collected throughout the years? Or, is that how you evaluate the children? Is that how you evaluate others? Is that how you label others? So in our country, this is how we look at education in its real sense. Okay? We have this national education philosophy, very beautifully written. And it says here, it's a very long text here, but it says here very importantly that it is about balance. When you go on a seesaw playing with your children, it's about balancing. Sometimes this side, sometimes this side. You can never really get the right balance on a seesaw, but you'll try your best. So this is our national education philosophy, that is to balance between 4 elements, that is physical development, okay, emotional, socio-emotional development. It's actually in our language, we call it we acronym it with JERI, that's just money, which means physical. E is emotion, socio-emotion. R is spiritual. Okay, spiritual, that means knowing who you are, who created you, what's the purpose on earth, that sort of thing. That has to be balanced too. It's part of the development. And I, intellectual, that's 4 element, JERI. Okay, so I is intellectual. Intellectual comprised of academic. So academic basically is only a small part of the intellectual. Okay, so we look at that. That's how the education philosophy in Malaysia is. So if you're looking at education in Malaysia, or if you're looking at exporting, bringing education from Malaysia to your country, look at it that aspect. That's what we're bringing, right? I'll share with you the landscape of education in Malaysia. Mind you, I am representing for the level, the foundation level, the very playful level, that's preschool, primary, and secondary. Okay. Before I go into the next page, I need everyone to understand that, remember that philosophy of education just now? Okay, it's all about balance. So we're going to call a spade, and let's be very honest. Let's be very honest. We're not going to sugarcoat that it is excellent academically, right? You know our PISA scores. Okay? Somewhere there. Okay, as you can see on the screen. Yeah. PISA stands for Program for International Assessment. It's students' assessment. Right, so that's where we are. But remember, we are looking at all 4. We don't just look at academic. So, yeah, this is the, again, let's call a spade a spade. So this is where we are, Malaysia. Yeah, okay, that's academic. So we want to be very honest here. But if you look at the comparison of the hours of instructions in Malaysia, we are quite competitive actually. Our teachers really work hard. We, in Malaysia, we have among the most dedicated teachers. There's news somewhere, awards that our teachers won being the most dedicated. Okay? So we spend quite a substantial amount of hours actually working very hard for our children. So you can trust that if you send your children to Malaysia, you know the quality, the kind of teachers that we have. Now, the growth rate of enrollment in private schools by type, as you can see here, this is statistics in 2011, so it's a bit old, but you'll see the next one after this. So there were, in 2011, international school, 26, primary religious. We have this integrated school that we call in our country. That's the number, registered number. Okay, and there are 13 secondary religious school also integrated. So as you can see here, we put emphasis on integration of academic and religion. And that means integration of academic and character building and values. Yes, in Malaysia, we are known for being a moderate, modest, and modern kind of Islamic society. So that's actually our strength. Bear that in mind. Then independent Chinese school, secondary, and on. Okay, so that's in 2011. Now, in terms of number of international school, if you can look at the statistic in 2017, right? In terms of the number of international school, as far as this region, okay, this Asian region, okay, we are bringing Asian values in Malaysia. Malaysia, truly Asia. Please Google that, right? In terms of this, Indonesia tops among Southeast Asian countries with 190 premium, so on and so forth, as you can see here. But if you look at this, of the first quarter, the same year, 2017, Malaysia has, in terms of the number of students, 71,589 students enrolled in various international schools in the country. This is the highest in the region, followed by Thailand, Singapore, and others. Do you know what this means? This means Malaysia is a preferred, regardless of the number of institution is different from the number of actually enrollment. Malaysia actually tops in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is known to be very nice, hospitable people, right? Very caring, always there to help others around the world. So Malaysia is the choice. And until today, you can Google on the statistics and all, Malaysia still tops as a choice for education for so many reasons. For the reason of the balance of the philosophy of education that we are practicing here. We'd like to share with you the statistic from our private education division from Malaysia, Ministry of Education Malaysia. This was in as of 31st March shared. Okay. There are altogether 16,494 private institutions with 733,878 students. How many teachers we have? These are just the one that's like fully registered. There are altogether 69,265 teachers. Okay? Not including daycare centers, which we have more than 5,000, private operators. Of that, private operators are almost 5,000, and from the government daycare centers is about 800 plus. So you can see within this realm that let's call spade a spade, you can see that there are opportunities, various opportunities that you can explore and invest in Malaysia. Is really wealth of opportunities. And the contribution of private school contributions to the economy, okay, increased tremendously. In about 4 years alone, okay, we can see that the gross output and added value is 3.5 billion. And from there, salary and wages is 0.7 billion. And the asset values counted for the contributions, private schools, contributions to the economy is 1.6 billion. There are so many rooms that still can be explored because the private schools in Malaysia are also exploring very actively abroad. I'd like to share with you now, zoom into my organization, Gains Education Group, the landscape of Gains Education Group in the landscape of Malaysia. Shall we share video? Yes.
We are a people from all walks of life. When the life walks, we meet, we create, we move, we improve, we change, we rise. When we rise, we get to the top of our abilities. We strive for perfection. We complete the ecosystem. We mold, we listen, we drive, we play, we challenge, we collaborate. Above all, we connect. When we connect, we are making dreams. We dream of generations of geniuses, happy achievers. When we achieve, it is seamless. We never stop to look into the future. We moved on. The world has progressed. We need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically. When all these connected, the equation gets better. Each child has different strains, different needs, different dreams. Every child has a special gift. So let's give every child an equal chance. We train, we develop, we nurture teachers for the better. Teachers are parents, parents are teachers. We give our all for stronger and better generations. Focus on collaboration instead of competitions. Let's reach to the core of every heart in every class, every room, every space, every mind. Fill them with happiness and they'll be fine. We know this sounds like a dream, but let's get moving. Let's tend to their dreams. There's no telling what we can achieve in a world in which we believe. A world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. We reach for the height of extraordinaries. We stand tall to witness the rise of geniuses. We can't be stopped. We can't be silenced because we are real. We are alive. We are here and we have happened. We are gains. We gain by connecting through learning. Gains Education Group.
That's Gains Education Group that we've been working hard for the past 20 years, going through various ups and downs of the landscape of education in Malaysia. So in Gains Education Group, we talk about preschool, primary, and secondary, private and international schools in Malaysia. So these are our schools. We are dedicated to effective corporate governance. Let me introduce you to Genius Aulad, our first baby born 20 years ago. And secondly, Idrisi International School, from the whole range of primary, preschool, primary, and secondary, and also Sekolah Tinta, a model STEM school for Malaysia. With more than 20 years, we have been recognized and received various accolades, receiving various multiple business awards and consumer choice for early childhood and for schools. And proudly, even for academic achievements, our students for the Cambridge IGCSE have received among the best in Malaysia, even during the pandemic recently. Let's fast forward the landscape of education post-pandemic that we're looking for our Gains Education Group, our way forward. We're looking at way forward 2030. Let's look at the bouncing, it's okay to drop, right? For these 2 years, our schools have been closed, like ball drop, like that. It's okay. But we are teachers, we are movers, we are educators, we are parents. These are our group. So we bounce back. Let's look at this. Which growth regions in Asia bounce back the strongest? Bad at all. That's for Malaysia. So for Gains Education Group, who are we looking for that we are standing here in this beautiful land of Expo Dubai 2020? We are looking for, if you are among them, we are looking for master franchise of international school or preschool centers, whichever country that you come from, do contact us for this. We're looking for strategic or joint venture partners to establish schools for education projects. We're looking for investors and innovators of STEM educational technology. If your country has the best, you think that your country has the best for education technology, do talk to us. Something that we can learn your best practices and we can collaborate and move it for our schools. If you are recruiters of boarding school students to Malaysia, we're looking for you too. Like the song that I sing earlier on, we're looking for you. We're waiting for you. All right? And if you are owners who seek for total school management services. That means you have the property, all right? You have the land, you have the building. You want to build something, okay, on that land. You like to build school. You like to add value to that property. But you don't know how to manage school. You like to have a school under your name. And you like to have somebody to manage the school A to Z. Some country call it Z, some country call it Z. A to Z for you, okay? Here we are. We're waiting for you. It is among the first one established 20 years ago, okay? Winning various accolades such as Brand Laureate, Global Business Leadership Awards, Rising Star Industry Award, so on and so forth. You can read that yourself, okay? Because of course, you know, awards are just awards. But beyond that, what we are very proud of, very heartwarming for us as teachers. I'm speaking for the dedicated, beloved teachers of Genius Aulad. If you're listening to this, I'm talking about this for you, all right? Genius Aulad has been the catalyst for Islamic English-based preschools in Malaysia, among the catalysts, all right? And it has been an organic growth. That means we don't grow that fast. We grow it organically, ensuring the quality of each center that we build. Okay? And it has among the largest preschool database in Malaysia. And database is very important. And we are refocusing our business direction every now and then. For example, refocusing as in we are re-strategizing it to be better and better. For example, if let's say you think you've known Genius Aulad before or 5 years ago, you don't really know it. You don't know what's the latest materials. You don't know what latest development that we have done because we always never stop in our marathon. I speak as energetic, as passionate as this 20 years ago and now, being the founder, just the same with the intention for the early childhood education. So Genius Aulad is a franchise. Okay? It's a franchise. It's also in Indonesia. So if you're from other country looking for master franchise or looking for program for early childhood development, curriculum, we are also a consultant, education consultant. If you've heard of animations such as Didi and Friends, Omahana, okay, who are also in few countries around the world, we are the education consultant that do even the syllable for the script, the concept, right? We're involved with that too. All right, let's move on to look at Genius Aulad's video, shall we? Genius Aulad, I love you, Genius Aulad. Next is the continuity from Genius Aulad, that's the primary school and the secondary school, that is Sekolah Tinta. Sekolah Tinta is Malaysia's model for STEM school. This is the school located in Shah Alam. Likewise, Sekolah Tinta, as young as it is, about 5 years, okay, but it has received various recognition okay, including being the full-fledged STEM school with values-based. That means character building is very, very much emphasized on, as much as education technology in our infused with the local KSSR curriculum, that is the national curriculum. Okay. Now, what's interesting here is that on the international ground that you can look at is that how we actually craft this STEM curriculum, looking at it at all levels, all subjects from the national curriculum. For example, learning English. Okay, learning English is also can be STEM, because most people thought that STEM is just science, technology, engineering, maths, or if you add art, it becomes STEAM. No, but for us, we have every program, every subject is interlaced, is embedded, is infused all with STEM learning, which means it is with project-based design thinking, computational thinking, very hands-on, very real fun for the children from primary and secondary school level. All right, we shall look at Sekolah Tinta, shall we? Video. Thank you, Sekolah Tinta. Hope you're watching this. So when you look at that just now, you know that it's not just about the school. If you're looking at programs, you're looking if your country has some technology that would like to make it as a test bed for you to try on to do research and development with our schools. Being a STEM school, meaning we are very open to R&D if you're looking at that. Now, the next one, last but not least, that's Idrisi International School. Idrisi International School is located in Setia Alam, Shah Alam, Malaysia. Basically, this school has received really a lot of accolades and recognition, also from Ministry of Education Malaysia. It is rated 5-star rating. I proudly would like to share this because it is only every 3 years that it is done. And this is a quality standard for private education institution in Malaysia. And we particularly receive this, the mark, based on our students' attainment, our students' achievement, not because we have a piano that's 1 million, because of the students' attainment. That's how it is rated. It is also rated as the best 10 international schools in Malaysia, okay, by a few bodies such as the Knowledge Review, by Top 10 Malaysia and all that. Received silver awards for Eco Schools Program and Eco Primary Education Award, graced by the Sultan of Selangor, Malaysia. Various. But what's interesting is that the concept of Idrisi International School is sustainability. It is an eco school. Now, we go a bit further, few steps further in Malaysia. When we started, the word eco school was not heard of. In fact, in Eco School Program World Wildlife Federation, being an Islamic school, it is the first to be registered under World Wildlife Federation, Eco School. So, for example, if you go to our school, even the water that you use to flush at the toilet, that's actually from rainwater harvesting, believe it or not. It's from rainwater harvesting. That means we try as much as possible to be sustainable. It is not included in some kind of markings for Eco School, but we do beyond that. We do much more beyond that. You are very welcome, to our school and have a look at it. And again, we welcome for the countries who are looking for school management services. Like I mentioned just now, if you have the property and you'd like somebody to manage it from A to Z, everything, the financial projections and all that, we are looking for you. This is our new campus. It's ready. But due to pandemic, we have moved the opening time. It is open now for registration. Please log on to the website. Our new campus with boarding facilities. This is with boarding facility, very nice boarding facilities. It's student village in EduCity Iskandar Puteri Johor, collaboration that we do with EduCity Iskandar. So this is our school, and right in front is the boarding facilities. It is nearest access to Singapore. Imagine that. So if you are looking for sending children, say, to Singapore or being close to Singapore, if you're from Singapore or if you're from Indonesia within that region, okay, look at this school because it has the boarding facilities and it is close proximity to Singapore. Okay, shall we have a look at Idrisi International School? Video, please.
For future generations to succeed, education cannot be the same as it was. It needs a change. Started off small but born to change the world, we got our words to spread fast. Began teaching only 50 students in 2015, we have now become the choice of over 500 students crossing continents. Despite being only 5 years old, our dedicated team swept more than 5 prestigious awards and recognitions that encompass various areas including eco and was listed as one of the top international schools in Malaysia. Our services, which consist of nature-based preschool, primary, and secondary schools, are accredited by Cambridge and licensed by the Ministry of Education Malaysia. In 2018, we hit the benchmark set by the Ministry for Private Education Institution and were awarded 5-star ratings after thorough evaluations on school's curriculum, academic excellence, facilities and quality processes. It is a success that was out of our imaginations during the early days. Tackling the worries of future youth, we are 21st century ready. By 21st century, we mean not only preparing our graduates with a wide set of future skills, but also infusing humanity and love for the earth. At the end of the day, they need to know that success can be achieved while not losing home to greed. In 2020, we ranked in 550% increase in revenue compared to the total earned in 2015. We believe that such growth will continue to boom along with the school's plan for expansion in EduCity Johor this year and premium schools in 5 years. We give more rooms, we give more values, and can we give more love? We believe that we are reaching root and branch to provide better education. We hope to take you together on this journey, and you will know what more that sets us apart. Welcome to the home of change makers. Be part of a bigger education transformation. Idrisi, be the change.
Idrisi International School. Very close to my heart, all this school and this Idrisi International School too. Basically, all my children, as I mentioned just now, I'm speaking here as a mother, as an educator, all my children are in this school. And coming soon for Gains Education Group, as we are looking forward, way forward for 2030, we are looking for more thinkers and thinkers, because it's not enough that we just be thinkers, but thinkers of various edtech solutions that we are actively cooking at the moment of speaking. Coming soon, our products. We're focusing on various products, such as edtech support solutions, information technology, visualizations, edtech training and certification, AI-based assessment engine, and talent acquisition analytics. So this is something exciting that you can wait and you can work together, not just wait, but you can work together. If you are looking for, like I mentioned earlier, if you're looking for a platform, you have your technology. If you're looking for a platform that you would like to work together, this is a time of collaboration. It's not a time of competitions. It's a time of collaboration from various countries. Please do contact us. So these are our team who are not physically here, but over there virtually. And I have here with me my partner, okay, Hafiz, who can also attend to you. And please, you can contact us through this email, corporate@gainseducation.com. Before I end this, I would like to, again, bring all of you. Can we go to the previous slide again? Okay. As I end this, well, when I started this, I started with like welcoming you, right? And I started with telling you and asking you, what's education to you? Other than attainment of academics. And I shared with you how education in Malaysia is very focused on balanced education. Now, this is one of the things that I would like to share with you. Actually, I have papers with me if you would like to. Well, never mind, you can, that's quite far for me to send around. Okay, now, for us, we look at this just as papers, right? This is paper. What is this? This is a paper, right? This is just a paper. And we send our children to preschool, primary, and secondary, all for one reason, that is to get the best paper, right? It's about the paper. For them to go to university and then get another best paper, better paper, and then go and have their masters and PhD and so on. It's about the paper. But education for us in Malaysia, for Gains Education Group, we look at it as various perspectives. I'll bring to you one perspective. We're very hands-on teaching here in Gains. So, for example, this one. If you know this song, please sing with me. Okay, I'm the worst singer. Teachers are the worst singer, but we just sing. We don't care. All right, we just sing like nobody's watching, but you're watching. So, blue sky through the car window. You imagine children as they go back to their hometown. In Malaysia, we have a very close-knitted family. We have this very regular balik kampung, we call it, that is going back to hometown. So even in schools, we are very close-knitted with the children and with the parents and the teachers. So as the children actually in the car and look out the window, they will see blue sky. So this is how they look at it. Imagine you look at it as paper, but for children, you give them a piece of paper, they can look at it various ways. Blue sky through the car window, bluer than me, bluer than sea. Blue sky through the car window. Oh no, what's here? What do you see? Triangle? Oh, you're so typical. Children look at these mountains. Mountains through the car window. No, I want to climb. Do we have time? Mountains through the car window. Oh no, what's here? What do you see? Oh, you're very mathematical only. Tunnel through the car window. I want to drive to the other side. Tunnel through the car window. Oh no, what's here? Okay, let me try this. Wait. Okay, I bought this from the stationery nearby. All right. Okay. What's here? What do you see? Good one. She's a teacher. She must see it differently. Yes, sailboat through the car window. Oh, there's a sailboat. Bobbing along with my song. Oh no, what's here? What? Can you guess what can this become? Shark? Baby shark tutu? No? No, children, we can look at a chair as a chair, but children can make it a machine gun. Okay? So what you know what they look at this? Bluebird through the car window, flying along with my song, and I fall asleep. And I wake up and I see blue sky through the car window. So the perspective of education is very wide as the blue sky. Thank you.